Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the semifinals live here in Denison, Texas at the Texoma Health Foundation Park at the PGF Diamond Legacy Winter Championship. I'm your host and commentator, James Tyson. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be watching Buzz NTX versus Legends FP. Leading off is going to be number 3, JC. And I think that's a ball. I didn't see her hand come up. Number 11 is going to be the starting pitcher out there for Legends. The last time these teams met up was in Oklahoma. Legends sent Buzz to the losers bracket. They lost 5-2. Buzz hoping to make a difference here. This is the only one of the reasons why we're in this tournament to begin with. Is we were going to be signed up for a 16U showcase, but they knew that this team was going to be here and they wanted revenge. They wanted to show themselves and prove themselves. There's a nice little shot. Nobody at first. And she'll be safe in there for a lead-off single. This is a semifinal game. Jennifer, welcome back. Jim, welcome back. Lydia, Myra, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hopping on. Next up is going to be number 21, Mia, hitting in the 2 spot. She's got some speed with JC over at first. And right down the pipe, she looks at strike one, looking there. That was a good pitch to hit. See if she gets another one and takes advantage of it. Bats have been on fire today. They ruled NTX Hustle in the first game, 12-1. Let's see if they can continue that success here. Up high, there goes JC, and she'll be safe in there on the stolen base. One ball, one strike. Mia's got a runner in scoring position now at second. Billy, welcome to the stream, sir. Nice bunt, but it rolls foul. And Mia will be behind the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Win this game and you go to the championship. Lose this game and you go to the losers bracket and have to play 2 more. Or play another game to get to the championship. Winner goes to the championship. Loser goes to the losers bracket. Just outside for ball 2. Close pitch. I know an umpire here that would have called that a strike, and he's standing over there at third base. Oh, early on it, but protected the plate. Sends it foul, and she'll see another one. There's a hard shot out of left field, and that gets over her head. JC's definitely coming home, and she'll be in there with a stand-up double RBI to start the game off with and put Buzz on the board early. Oh, here comes the Legends coach, and he's not happy. All right, your next batter is going to be number 10, Kenna, coming up in the box. No outs. She's got Mia in scoring position at second base. That was a nice hard hit ball for against the wind. We do got about 13 to 16 mile per hour winds coming in from left center to home plate. So it is going to be a challenge to even get it out there, and it will hang on the pop-ups. Advantage, pitchers. There's a strike one looking on the outside edge. It is windy, so let me know if there's a little crackle in the microphone. I'll try to put it inside the shirt, or I've got another option. And a hard hit ball out to the right side, foul ball, and Kendall will find herself behind the count, 0-2. Ronnie, welcome back, sir. And a hard hit ball out left center. It's going to hang with that wind. And the left fielder will get that catch out there. These are going to have to be line drive, hard line drives out in the outfield. Got to get them down or send them over the fence, but that's highly unlikely with this breeze that's coming in from the outfield. So we'll see how it goes. Next up, number 14, Caroline, coming over the box, sitting in the 4th spot. 1 out on her. Runner at second with Mia out there. Showing bunt. Pulls it back, but it's going to be a strike 1 called anyways. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes to count. It is Wendy's coming in here. Thankful for the image stabilization for the Samsung 24 Ultra. We appreciate that for sure. But if the wind is creating havoc with the microphone, please let me know and we'll make arrangements to get you a clear audio experience. That'll be outside. Ball 3. Caroline ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Amber, welcome back. If you're just now joining us, you're watching this semifinal game, Buzz NTX against Legends FP. There's a hard shot over to second, over to first, but she does move the runner over to third.
Number 6, Avery Young.
And here comes number 6, Avery, into the box. She's got 2 outs on her. Runner 60 feet away over at third. And we will get a courtesy run for Mia at third. That tells me that more than likely number 21 Mia will be starting behind the dish. That is number 2 Savannah over there at third base. That'll be outside for ball 1. Down low outside, ball 2. Throw down to third. Savannah gets back in time. Keeping her honest over there. Avery ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs on her with a runner at third. See if she can put it into play. There's a shot over to second. Routine over to first, and that will be out, number 3. But Buzz NTX strikes first. And they're on the board 1-0 going into the bottom of the first inning. 2 hits, 1 run, no errors committed with 1 left on base. We'll pause for the audio. We're going to go ahead and push it. We'll line out your defense here for you. Starting behind the dish, number 21, Mia. Over at third base, we're going to have number 6, Avery. Over at shortstop, number 13, Gabrielle. Over at second base, number 7, Trinity. Over at first base, number 27, Cosette. For your outfielders, starting in right field is going to be number 14, Caroline. Locking down center field, number 3, JC. And the all-dependable number 11 out there in left field, Laney. And your starting pitcher for this semifinal game is going to be number 5, Kendall. Starting in the circle for Buzz NTX. Number 1 is going to be the leadoff hitter for Legends. Coming out in the box. First time Legends have seen Kendall. They saw Caroline in the last matchup. And we're going to start off with a ball 1 down low. And it'll be high outside, ball 2. Kenna looked pretty good in warm-ups. Expecting great things from here in this game. There's one down the pipe, strike 1 looking. And she's going to foul that one off and even up the count, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, starting off with a strikeout. Out number 1. Next batter coming up, number 0-0, hitting in the 2 spot. Has 1 out on her. There's a little high on the inside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Number 0-0 ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, ball 3. We're going to have to find the zone here. Ooh, high and tight, and she will draw the walk. And Legends will have a runner on via walk.
Number 7, Avery Goodner.
This is going to bring up number 7, hitting in the 3 spot. She's got a runner at first. 1 out on her. And just a little outside, ball 1. And down low inside, outside, ball 2. 5 balls in a row now. Kendall's going to have to make the adjustment. Outside, ball 3. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Show and bunt. There's one that finds the zone. Outside, she'll draw the walk, and that's back-to-back walks there. Runners at first and second with number 24 coming up, hitting in the 4 spot. And we'll have a visit from Coach Austin coming out, talk to his infield. Settle this pitcher down just briefly. Help her refocus. You got 1 out. Number 24 coming up in the box. Runners at first and second. There's one to start off with. Strike 1 looking. And she takes a shot at that one and fouls it over to the right side. Strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Down low inside, ball one. And pops her up. Cozy's tracking it and can't get the catch. Goes up against the fence. She may have hurt herself there. Hopefully not too bad. They're looking at her shin there. I'm going to take a look over there and see what she may have hit. Oh, she probably scraped it on the... She hit her shin over there on the rock. We'll see if Amber can get some bandage on it and get her recovered. Mom's over there, coach is inside. We got Rusty coming up. We got the first aid kits coming in. We'll get a damage report here and see what's going on. Don't know how bad it is. All right, here we go. Back at the action. Number 24 hitting in the 4 spot. 1 ball and 2 strikes on her. And that'll be down low. Ball 2 is going to even up that count. 2-2. It's in the van.
It's in the van?
How bad is it? I think that was strike 3 looking.
Number 28, Jose Rector.
All right, next batter, number 28 coming into the box. 2 outs on her, runners at first and second. There's a strike 1 looking. Yeah, it's going to be tough sitting here commentate. But she's got plenty of hands on deck. There's a foul ball back at us, strike 2. How bad is it?
Bad. Nothing more stitches.
Jesus Christ. On the shin or the knee?
Underneath. It's underneath. It's not on the knee, it's underneath.
Up high, ball 1. Y'all get it wrapped up? Huh? Well, there's a base hit out there in left center, and that's going to score a run and tie the ball game. Yes, Jennifer, we are muted. We got just Cozy got a bad cut on her left shin going into the dugout over there trying to get that foul ball. So she's sitting here next to me. And so we're just going to be muted for a little bit. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it. We got Cozy wrapped up. It's a pretty deep one. It's pretty bad. He tried to wrap it up and get back into the game. All right, well, hang out in the dugout. All right. Well, you at least saw it kind of come unwound a little bit. Legends taking the lead now 4-1 going into the top of the second. Bats are going to have to come back for Buzz. Cozy's temporarily subbed out right now in the lineup. She's got to get her leg wrapped up. Leading off is going to be number 13, Gabrielle. And she'll foul that one off. Buzz has their work cut out for him now. Down 3 runs, 1-4. She wants to play. The wound is going to merit stitches, we believe. That's pretty dangerous, the way they got the rock ledge right there in front of the dugouts. Really on the inside. It's one of those kind of hits that, you know, you shouldn't have gone after, but she did. She's a warrior, but she wants to play it. They got the bleeding stopped. They're just trying to get it wrapped up well enough to where she can come back in and play. Two balls and 2 strikes to count now. There's a shot out in left center. That's going to drop for a base hit, and Gabrielle will be in there for a leadoff single. All right, number 2, Savannah coming up in the box. She's got a runner at first. No outs. That'll be outside, ball 1. There's a shot. That's going to be a base hit. He's going to hold Gabrielle over a second. And the bats are coming alive for Buzz. All right, that's going to bring up number 11, Laney, hitting in the 8th spot. Got runners at first and second with no outs. Buzz trying to get back into this game here. That'll be down low. Catcher keeps it in front of her. Ball 1. All right, 2 balls and no strikes on Laney. We're getting a visit from the Legends coach. Yeah, that was poor design over there. All right, 2 balls and no strikes on Laney. Runners at first and second, no outs. I gave her some already. Laney ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. And she's going to draw the walk, and that's going to load the bases. That brings up number 7, Trinity. Hitting in the 9th spot. She's got the bases loaded with no outs. Great opportunity here for Buzz to get in some runs. Tying run over at first. Up high inside, ball 1. A throw down over there to Gabrielle at third, keeping her honest. She gets back in time. And I'll swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, pops her up on the infield, and that will be out, number one. We're going to rotate to the top of the order here. Number 3, JC, hitting in the number 1 spot. 1 for 1 of the game. Had a nice single out in left center her first time up back in the first. She's got the bases loaded with a tying run at first. Yeah, it'll be high outside. Ball 1.
I make it play right here.
2-3-3, 2-3-3.
Keep it front. Working.
Down low outside. Ball 2.
You good.
There's one that finds a zone. Strike 1 looking. JC still ahead in the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Welcome, Terry. Jeffrey, welcome. Did you get your flight yet? You still stuck in Paris? Oh, foul tip there. Strike 2. Evens up the count now. 2-2. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. That leaves it up to number 21, Mia, coming out in the box. She is 1 for 1 of the game. Had a nice double out in left center her first time up back in the first inning. She's got the bases loaded with 2 outs. Oh, she's going to call a strike 1 on that one. Kind of questionable, but it's her call. Yeah, it'll be outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes the count. Bases loaded, 2 outs now. Sometimes Buzz does some of the best work with 2 outs. Let's see how that outcome portrays here. High outside, ball 2. And a little chopper to third. That's going to go over to first. 4 out, number 3. And they get out of trouble with the bases loaded. And they'll have to come out and play some defense and try to get back out there. So no runs on 2 hits, a couple of walks, no errors, 3 left on base. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the second. Legends leading 4-1. Going into the bottom of the second inning. All right, your next batter up, number 11, I think hitting in the 9 spot. And she'll start off with ball 1 there. And it'll be high for ball 2.
Go, JJ, let's go right here.
And just a little high outside the zone, ball 3. Number 11 ahead of the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. There's one that finds the zone. Strike 1 looking. Parking lot starting to thin out a little bit. And that's going to miss the zone, and that will draw the walk. Legends have themselves a leadoff runner now via walk. We're going to rotate to the top of the order. Number 1 coming out in the box 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up, back in the first. She's got a runner at first with no outs. There's a shot there. Gabrielle's going to take it. Fire over to first. Oh, and the throw is not accurate. They had a shot for a double play there. But Gabrielle does get the catch on the line out there for out number 1. That'll bring up number 00 hitting in the 2 spot. Walked her first time up, back in the first. And strike 1 called at the top of the zone. So that throw over to first, off throw, Kenna missed it. It was out of her reach, and I guess it rolled in the dugout, and they sent the runner back to first. Foul ball there, bringing the count 0-2. Pops her up infield. Gabrielle calling for it. Out number 2. Next batter coming up, number 00. I got off somewhere. Oh, that was a good pitch there. They're going to call ball. I saw her call a strike 1 on another. Anyways, ball 1. And that'll be down low inside, according to the umpire, for ball 2. There's one that finds the zone. Strike 2 looking, evens the count up, 2-2. There's a shot there. Trent's going to get it pitched to second, and that will be out, number 3.
Number 7, Avery.
Yeah, that's out number 3, ain't it? Ain't that out number 3? Gotcha.
Number 24, Please Buddies.
What did 00 do? Where are you at?
So you have to shift everything up. I'm on. Alrighty, we had to get things figured out. Welcome back, Nick. We are leading off with number 3, Kenna. She is 0 for 1 in the game. Nice hard hit ball. Just foul by about 2 feet. Nice hard hit. She is hitting in the 3 spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Popped out to left field her first time up back in the first. Right. There's another hard shot. Foul ball. A little early on it. She'll find herself behind the count now. Oh, ball. No balls and 2 strikes. And she'll get a piece of it and foul it off. Well, she'll get a piece of that one too. Nice way to protect the plate. She'll get another shot at it. Sandra, welcome to the stream. Yes, go girls. They're down by 3. This is a semifinal game. Hard hit ball over to third base. Will she beat out the throw? No, she won't. Miss it by a step, and that will be out, number 1. Next up, number 14, Caroline, 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 4-3. Her first time up back in the first. And a little dribbler there to third. Should be routine. Over to first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 6,
Avery coming up the box. 0 for 1 as well. Grounded out to a 4-3 herself. First time up back in the first. Has 2 outs on her. No runners on. And she holds off on a high ball pitch. Down low inside. Ball one. Ball two. And another little dribbler there to third base, over to first, making it easy for him. For the third time in a row on that one, 1, 2, 3, they go 5-3 with 3 outs. Bats have kind of chilled here in this game. Thought it was going to be pretty good in the first inning. They have not been able to generate much offense since then. Alrighty, here we go back at the action. Number 28 hitting in the 5 spot, leading off for Legends. 1 for 1 in the game, had a nice single out in left center. Savannah's been doing a pretty good job coming out in relief. Little chopper there to Trin, over to first to Kenna for out number 1.
Number 21, Kieran Weisberg.
Next batter up, number 21 coming up the box. Hit by pitch, her first time up back in the first. And that'll drop a little early, falling for ball 1. The vibe has kind of changed ever since Cozy hit the concrete over there. It's kind of weird. That is ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. And she's going to call ball 3 on that one. Number 21 ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strikes. And a little chopper there, that's going to fall through, and that will drop for a base hit.
Number 0, Tatum McCarter.
That'll bring up number 0, hitting in the 7th spot. Hit by a pitch herself back in the first. She's got a runner at first with 1 out. Outside, ball 1. Up high, ball 2. Just a little bit inside, ball 3. And she will draw the walk. That's 2 in a row there. Runners at first and second now with 1 out.
Disputes.
Looks like we got a sub here. Number 14 in for 78. Runners at first and second with 1 out. There's one that finds the zone. Strike one looking. Oh, and that hits her on the knee there. Hit by pitch. That's going to load the bases.
Number 2, Legends FP
That's going to bring up number 2. Walked her first time up back in the second. Got the bases loaded with only one out. Legends threatening here. Outside, ball 1. Down low inside, ball 2. Up high, ball 3. Number 2 ahead in the count now. 3 balls with no strikes with bases loaded. There's one that finds the zone. Batter was showing bunt. She pulls it back. Pops her up, foul ball. It's going to bring the count back full, 3-2. Oh, Trent almost had it on the line drive. They're going to throw it home, and that would just be a single. Almost had it.
Number 11,
And that'll bring up number 11, hitting in the 10 spot. Base is still loaded with 1 out. Oh, nice one there. Savannah back to home. She will get the force.
One more.
And we're going to rotate to the top of the order. Number 1 in the box takes a ball 1 to start things off with. She's 0 for 2 in the game. And pops it out there. That's going to land for a base hit. She kind of fumbles up with a little bit. 2 runs are going to come across. She'll be in there with a double. 2 RBIs. Increasing their lead now, 6-1. Popped up. Nobody can get it. That's going to bring in 2 more runs. Single, 2 RBIs.
Number 7, Avery.
Now Buzz has to start worrying about getting run ruled here. 8-1. Digging themselves deeper in a hole. That brings up number 7 hitting in the 3 spot. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 6-4 her last time up. She takes ball 1. And she'll foul that one back. Strike 1. Outside. Ball 2. Runner will take advantage of that. Run the second on the pass ball. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a little chopper back to Savannah. She's going to throw it over to first and get the out. And they finally get out of trouble. But the damage has been done. Buzz finds himself in a deep hole going to the top of the 4th. Down 9-1.
Return to the back. You know what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a moment to get up.
5 runs on 5 hits. No errors committed. With 1 left on. They've got 6 outs to figure it out, but they got to hold the Legends. Well, let's see if they can do it and rally back. Anything's possible. The game isn't over until the Chupacabra sings. We will have a pitching change for the Legends. Looks like number 21 is coming in for relief for number 11. Leading off is going to be number 13, Gabrielle, 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single back in the second. Let's see if they can rally back. Be a tough hill to climb. Pops her up on the right side. That will drop foul. Strike 1. That'll be outside for ball 1, even up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. And foul tips that one. Strike 2. That'll be up high, ball 2. Evens up the count, 2-2.
4-5-3, 4-5-3.
And a little chipper went over there. Will she get there in time? No, she won't. Just barely beating it out. And that'll be out number 1. Next batter, number 2, Savannah, coming up in the box, hitting in the 7th spot. And that drops down for ball 1. She's 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single out up the center. Got 1 out on her. And hits the bat twice. She'll go off foul ball on that one. Savannah behind the count now, 0-2. With 1 out on her. There's a shot out to the right side, and that's going to drop foul ball. There's a wild pitch. That's going to even up that count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And right to shortstop. Easy catch for her for out number 2.
Number 11, Lady Marriott.
And next up's going to be number 11, Laney, coming up in the box. 0 for 0. Walked her first time up back in the second. Got 2 outs on her. And takes ball 1 on a high pitch there. Tried to drop a changeup in. And she's going to call a strike 1 right there at the knees, looking. Even up that count, 1-1. Up high, ball 2. Good pitch to hit. Fouls it out of play to the right side for a long strike 2. That one misses the zone. Laney brings it back to a full count, 3-2. And she'll draw the walk. And Buzz has them a runner on with 2 outs. See if they can muster up a rally here. Number 7, Trinity, coming up in the box. 0 for 1 of the game. Popped out to the pitcher. Her first time up back in the second. She's got a runner at first. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Up high, ball 1. And pops her up in the infield. Can't get a glove on it. Oh, he's going to push Laney to third. Here she comes. Got her. Should have left her at second. Tried to push on the run going to third. And that will be out number 3. And that is it. All right. It's not over yet, folks. Girls will go to the loser's bracket. They got to win 1 game to get back to the championship. We're going to pack up and move on over, I think, to field number D. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back here in a few minutes. Who we playing? Are they still playing?